Thank you. So, if AI suddenly disappeared tomorrow, how much slower would your job be? That is our icebreaker.
So this podcast would not be running.
That's
That's for
that's
sure.
very true.
And I don't
We
mean in the I don't mean in the sense of talking about AI. I mean in the sense of the app and everything we built to do this. So
yeah,
we
yes.
would be on, we
We
would be on a Zoom call.
we put some time and effort into building some tools using AI that makes things a little bit easier for us. That is for sure. What about you,
Definitely helps.
Orson?
It definitely helps having like the systems experience to understand how it all should fit together for the application. So yeah, we built some custom tooling. We're bespoke, as they say. Um, but yeah, no, AI is it's great. If it disappeared, I would be sad. And this is why. It's not because it can do stuff for me. It's because it has made it so much easier to pick up a topic and learn. I've always wanted to learn how like firmware is written, and I had no clue where to go to learn how to do that. People are like, search the internet. So
Yeah.
I did.
And you have to search the internet.
And I was searching and I
Yeah.
was looking for, I don't know if I was just in the wrong places. I couldn't find anything. And I just wanted to understand. It's the stupidest reason. Since I was 23, I've always wanted to understand how a keyboard and the switches communicate with the computer because it's magic.
Yeah.
And it's been super helpful to be able to, be
What
able
did you
to
learn?
teach me how this works.
In,
Well,
in 30 words or less, how does a keyboard communicate with the computer?
so you have a controller on a keyboard, and then it is translated from. This is a rudimentary understanding. I'm still learning. I'm still
I'm putting
learning.
you on the spot.
I know. Why would you do that?
I just explain it
needs
like
to
you're
do
talking to a
some more
5-year-old.
I
some
have
more
to teach
prompts and he'll
people
get
to
it.
understand. But yeah, so the controller then translates. The part that's still magical to me is the like the diodes and the electrical engineering part of it, which is the part I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah.
But I've built like my own custom keyboard using someone else's firmware, QMK,
Nice.
um, and ZMK for those. So yeah, I wouldn't be able to do that without AI.
AI. Yep. I
Yeah,
mean,
my
five
job would
years
be
ago,
so.
it sounds like, 5-10 years ago, in your case, there's a lot of people in the tech industry that specialize in
Mhm.
stuff. But with AI coming around in 5-10 years, you'll have a lot more people who'll, oh yeah, I could go learn that in a couple of days and write your own thing. So yeah, you guys
Yeah,
have
most
anything
definitely.
else?
Yeah, definitely the how can I say? Like with AI, I feel like I can go maybe not learn anything I want, but find at least a path to the answer I'm looking for. You at least have hope.
Yeah.
There's not this like, search the internet through Google and go through 20 pages trying to find something. You can get right to it. And without it turning off, like if it turned off, it would be like Orson said, it would be sad because I've become really reliant on it.
So that's really interesting because all three of us were like, we use it to learn stuff. But when you think of AI, it's like, oh, AI can do stuff. So we're like, is that what the industry is using it primarily for, other than like visual, like photos and
It's
video or
like
whatever?
it's like having an excavator. Like you know how to dig with a shovel, right? And then you jump in this thing and start digging holes in the ground and like, oh, it's works and oh, I hit a power line and you know, it's this huge amount of leverage to do huge things. And with automation, with agents, you can be like, okay, excavator, dig a hole in these different spots while I'm gone. So, we're at the beginning.
Yeah, It's really exciting to be at this at the beginning of this new era that is coming. And I think it is scaring people because of how fast it's arriving. And everybody's worried about like everything being a pump bubble or whatnot. And financially in the stock sector, I guess that's a concern. But the the thing we have to understand is regardless of what it does over there, it's just going to keep, it's just going to keep moving.